Good morning. Happy Monday. Happy rainy Monday. Um, Good morning, Susan and Ruth and Deb. Yeah, they're talking about snow. That is, it seems unbelievable given this weekend, but I mean, anything can happen, right? Um, my husband was saying that it's not really the same when you don't, you're working from home and it's going to be snowy. Because you don't really get a day off, right? There's no snow days. It's just more work. Um, and I guess that's true. So it was a beautiful weather this weekend. I hope you had a chance to be outside for some of it. I got so much done. Um, but I spent most of the weekend up on a ladder, which is not a great feeling. But I think I pretty much got everything done. The porch and the lattice around the base, and I have a little bit more painting to do, but uh, on the interior, nothing on the outside. So that's uh, that's pretty good. And I'm sure I'm going to see things about it that I wish that I had done or forgot to do. I actually was looking at it yesterday evening and noticed this one little corner where there's a gap that I didn't fill, but you know, it's never going to be perfect, right? Nothing we do is ever perfect. It's just where we are right now, um, and we can always take another crack at it, right? Um, I think that's very true with a lot of things, a lot of projects you do. I think it's very true about if you're trying to get rid of things, um, taking things in kind of taking a couple passes at it rather than trying to do it all at once. Um, I know when my father passed away, he left so much stuff. He had a workshop that he built behind our house, where my yoga studio is now. But the it's just full of tools and equipment and all kinds of things from his long career as a machinist. And so when he passed, we had, my brother and I went through and we had a guy come in to auction some stuff. And, we went through sort of the first layer of everything and got rid of things that clearly, we didn't ever intend to use and weren't even really sure what it was, right? But this guy, they knew they had tool auctions. So that was good. And those things got to people that needed them. So that's good too. Um, but then in a couple, in like the next year, we went through again and went through, everything. It's been a whole year now. What can we get rid of now? So um, when we're working on things, it's good to, you don't have to really think of them as finished, right? They can be finished for now and you can set them aside. But you might come back to them in the future and maybe how you've wanted to do it has changed. Maybe your perception of what finished means is different this time. Um, as we are changing, so will um, our efforts and our perception of what we want and what we need. So if you come back to the same thing over and over again, that's not a bad thing. It just means that you've changed and maybe what you need has changed as well. So I'm happy I got that done. I do feel accomplished. I also feel like there's still more to do, as always. Um, and you know how it is, like it's like getting a new piece of furniture or something. It makes the rest of your room look so shabby, right? So yeah, I'm like, well, we better power wash the siding and do some other things. But yeah, that's a worry for the future, not for today. But yeah, the weather's turning, and it looks like I got done just in time, for some winter weather. So all right, well, I think today we're going to do a little. We'll do a little stretching. We'll do kind of our warm up and our, you know, um, like our warm up, like we do, and a little stretching. But I think we're going to do a big yoga nidra because it's a rainy Monday, and I think my back could use not so much activity today. So we'll be a little more introspective and not as active, and we'll see how that does. Um, all right. So sitting up and breathing, find that steadiness. Make sure you're relaxing through the body as you breathe. So the shoulders aren't the only part moving. In fact, the shoulders shouldn't really move much at all. It should be kind of this lower body that's moving. Make sure shoulders and arms are relaxed all the way down to the wrists and the hands. One more breath, and then chin down toward the chest. Let's just hang the head here. Coming back up, lift the chin. Back up, breath in, lowering the head over to the right. Back up and lowering to the left. And back up. Lean forward. Moving around. Going in one direction for a couple times and then back the other way. Back up to your seat. We'll do some seated cat-cow. So hands on the knees. We're inhaling. Kind of pull the shoulders back, lift the gaze, and the body moves forward. Exhale. We're curving the shoulders, pulling the belly in, gazing down. Moving inhales. Exhales. Back up to your seat, arms wide. Take a deep breath and then exhale, bringing the hands together. Inhale, arms wide. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Interlace the fingers, lift the hands, gaze up. And then arms down by your side. Inhale, lift. And lower. Lift. And lower. Lift the shoulders, roll back. And forward. Left hand on right knee, right arm behind, sit up tall and twist. Back to center, sitting up and twist. Extend the legs. We're going to bring them wide, sitting up tall. And then just walk the hands out a little ways. Maybe not that far, right? Back up. Bring the legs together. Deep breath, fold forward. And back up, bend the knees. Soles of the feet together. Sitting up tall and leaning forward. And then back up. Soles of the feet to the mat. Lowering down. Getting comfortable here, relaxing. Let's bring the right knee in. Just hug it in, close to the body. And then switch. And extend both legs long. Maybe 5-pointed star here. And then we're just going to get into a good position for Shavasana. Well, not Shavasana, Yoga Nidra. So whatever you want to do, right? You can just be in like a Shavasana pose, right? You could stay in 5-point star. You could bring the soles of the feet together, knees apart. I mean, lots of options. You could even get into a supported bridge if that's feeling comfortable for you today. You just want to find a place where your body can be comfortable and still for a little bit while we go through the yoga nidra process. So it's best that you can remain still during yoga nidra so that your body and brain have a chance to fully relax. But if you do become uncomfortable, feel free to change position. Close the eyes and keep them closed until the practice has ended. The practice of Yoga Nidra is a practice of yogic sleep that guides you to the hypnagogic state, a state of consciousness between wakefulness and sleeping. Try to remain awake by listening to the sound of my voice. You will be asked to move your awareness to various body sensations, emotions, and images. Try not to concentrate too intensely, as this can prevent you from relaxing. During the meditation, please use and absorb what you need in the moment and leave the rest behind. If the mind becomes overactive with thoughts and worries, just come back to the sound of my voice and to your breath. Become aware of sounds you hear in this moment. Nothing else but what you hear without strain. Focus on the most distant sounds that you can hear. Let your sense of hearing radiate outward, searching out these distant sounds, following them for a few moments. Move your attention from sound to sound without labeling the source or getting involved in thinking about that source. Then gradually bring your attention to closer sounds. Sounds outside the building, sounds inside your building. Sounds inside your room. Without opening the eyes, visualize the four walls of your room. The ceiling, the floor, your body lying on the floor, visualize your body lying on the floor. See the position of your body, your clothing, your hair, your face. Become acutely aware of the existence of that physical body lying on the floor. Now we become aware of your natural breath. Notice that natural and spontaneous breath that moves in and out of your body without any effort. This natural breath flows in through both nostrils. Notice the feeling of the breath as it comes in and out of your nostrils. There is a sense of coolness as you inhale the breath. Follow this feeling into your nose, your sinuses, the back of your throat, and into your lungs. There is a sense of warmth as you exhale the breath. Feel this warmth on your upper lip as you breathe out. The natural breath flows through both nostrils during the inhale and the exhale. Allow your breath to become longer and slower. Take a long, slow inhalation, followed by a longer, slower exhalation. Make your exhale even slower. And notice the slight pause after the exhale. Slow inhale, even slower exhale, and then a slight pause. Feel that urge to breathe bubble up inside you. And when you need to inhale, please do so. We aren't trying to hold the breath. We're just being aware of the space in between breaths. Slow inhale, longer, slower exhale, and then a pause where that body is neither breathing in nor out. Continue breathing in this way for a short time. Now go back to that natural, easy breath, releasing any control over your inhale or exhale. The practice of Yoga Nidra begins now. At this moment, you can make your sankalpa or resolve. This intention should be a short positive statement in simple language. Try to discover one naturally. See what pops into your head. State this sankalpa clearly and with awareness 3 times. This resolve you make during Yoga Nidra plants a seed in the soil of your mind to bring about transformation and healing. Then say to yourself, I am practicing Yoga Nidra. I am awake and relaxed. We will now begin a journey of sensory awareness through the body. You will move your awareness to different parts of your body as soon as you hear them named. Say the name of the part to yourself and feel that part of your body, but do not move that part. The practice begins on the right side. Right hand thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, fifth finger, palm of the hand, back of the hand, wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, armpit, waist, hip, thigh, knee, calf, ankle, heel, sole of the foot, top of the foot, right big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe. Left hand, thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, fifth finger, palm of the hand, back of the hand, wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, armpit, waist, hip, thigh, knee, calf, ankle, heel, sole of the foot, top of the foot, left big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe. Now moving to the back of the body. Right heel, left heel. Right calf, left calf. Right thigh, left thigh. Right buttock, left buttock. Lower back, middle back. Upper back, the entire spine. Right shoulder blade, left shoulder blade. Back of the neck, back of the head. Top of the head, forehead. Right temple, left temple. Right ear, left ear. right eyebrow, left eyebrow, middle of the eyebrows, right eye, left eye, right nostril, left nostril, right cheek, left cheek, upper lip, lower lip, both lips together, chin, jaw, throat, right collarbone, left collarbone, right side of the chest, left side of the chest, upper abdomen, navel, lower abdomen, right groin, left groin, and the pelvic floor. The whole right leg, the whole left leg, the whole right arm, the whole left arm, the whole face, the whole head, the whole torso, the whole body, the whole body, the whole body. We're moving on to some opposite sensations. Lightness and heaviness. Imagine the whole body becoming light, as though your body could float away from the floor and toward the ceiling. The head feels light and weightless. The limbs so light and weightless. The torso is light and weightless. The whole body very light and weightless. You feel you are rising higher and higher away from the floor. Now imagine the body becoming heavy. Feel that heaviness in all parts of the body. Each part becoming heavier and heavier and heavier. The head is heavy. Limbs are heavy. The torso is heavy. The whole body is very, very heavy. So heavy that you are sinking down into the floor. Now experiencing the sensation of cold in the body. This experience of chilly cold weather. Imagine being outside in winter without a coat or heavy clothing. Remember this sensation of the chill permeating your entire body. And now allow the sensation of warmth to spread throughout the entire body. Remember that feeling of heat in the summer when you're out in the sun. Feel the heat radiating onto your skin, heat all around the body. Now, recollect the experience of anxiety, extreme, intense anxiety and worry. Feel that stress in your mind and body, but do not concentrate on the source. Rather, creating that experience of anxiety in your body as clearly as possible. And now allow that feeling of complete calm to envelop you. Manifest the experience of calm and how that affects your entire mind, body, and emotions. You are relaxed and aware, and you are completely calm. Begin now to concentrate on that space in front of your closed eyelids, or perhaps just below the closed eyelids. Imagine before you an transparent screen, as though you were at the movie theater. This screen is as high and as wide as the eyes can see. Concentrate on this mind screen and become aware of any phenomena that manifest within it. Colors, patterns, maybe lights. What you see is the manifesting state of your mind. Continue this awareness of the space, but do not become involved. Practice detached awareness only. If any subtle images make themselves known, simply notice them without directing the images. If thoughts occur, let them come and go, but continue watching this space. Continue with detached awareness. Now, a number of different things will be named, and you could envision them on the level of emotion, memory, and imagination as best you can, jumping from image to image as soon as you hear it. A red desert, peacock feather, Buddha meditating, a good night's rest, full moon, your reflection in a mirror, foggy morning, waiting for results, sun shining overhead, bouquet of flowers, Tall tree, receiving help from others. Cool, clear water. A relaxing afternoon. Laughing with friends. A warm embrace. A burning candle. A temple on a mountain. A path in the woods. A vibrant sunset. Taking a deep breath. A cat stretching. A beautiful garden path. Your favorite song. The sound of my voice. And your body lying on the floor. It's time to repeat your sankalpa. Repeat that same statement made at the beginning of the practice 3 times mentally now. Come back to awareness of the breath flowing in and out of your body. Not controlling that breath, just let it be a natural, spontaneous breath. Maintain your awareness of the breath, and at the same time, develop an awareness of your physical body. Your body is relaxed, lying on the floor. Feel the container of your skin and the clothes, the mat on the floor, everything that is touching you. Feel the heaviness of your body as it rests on the mat. Bring awareness to all the points where you are touching the mat or the floor. The back of your heels, thighs, buttocks, shoulder blades, arms, hands, and head. Don't open your eyes yet, but visualize the surrounding room. Imagine where you are in the room and the other objects that are around you. lie here quietly until you are ready to move again. You can start by moving the hands and feet. Take your time, there is no rush. And when you are sure that you are fully awake and aware, gently open your eyes and roll onto your right side. Take a few breaths here. And then make your way up to a seat. And the practice of Yoga Nidra is complete. Let's bring our hands together. Take a deep breath in and out. Thank you for coming to your mat today and sharing some yoga with me. I hope that you have a very good Monday. Namaste. Okay, great. So Yoga Nidra, there's a lot of different parts to it and a lot of different ways of doing it. But you'll notice that we are moving to body sensations, and then there's some kind of reflecting on past feelings and how different situations make your body feel. And one of the things that we're trying to do is to bring that awareness to how conditions in the mind affect the body, right? So that sensation of anxiety can be held in the body, right? We know what that feeling is, even if we aren't anxious, right? Even if everything is perfectly calm, we know what that feeling is like, and we can recreate the feeling. So if we can recreate the feeling of being anxious when there's no reason to be anxious, we can also do the opposite, right? So when we, even if we are in a situation where we could be anxious, we can let that feeling go, right? Because we realize it's just a feeling. It's a feeling that we're generating, and we can just as easily turn it off if we wanted to and adjust. So, yeah, it takes some practice, right? But the way we learn this is this kind of feedback, you know, understanding what that feeling is and how we can affect it, that we can create it and we can destroy it, right? So, yeah, so fun. Oh, good. Well, I'm glad it was good for a rainy Monday. Okay, I'll be back tomorrow. I'm definitely not going to get, well, I don't think I'm going to get snowed out unless the power lines go out, but I don't think that's going to happen. So, all right. Well, have a great day, and I'll be back tomorrow.